Class of 2020. What can I say? Here we are. We made it. When I was a child, I always dreamed of this moment. I sarcastically think to myself as I close my laptop. I have finally finished filling out all my college applications, and I feel this weight being lifted off my chest. How many nights did I freak out over who's with who and how am I going to pass AP Lit? But the facts is there is 728 days of high school. That's 728 days of 8 a.m. classes, homework, and often longing for a future that holds graduation. I think of how I wrote that months ago. This was supposed to be our year. The year for your senior prom, your last sports game, senior trips, performances, spot day, and the rest of what senior year has to offer. You were supposed to be captain of that team or president of that club. Or maybe you were just that student who wanted to spend one last year with their friends before going off into the real world. This is supposed to be the year that we were promised since kindergarten. However, early in the year, class of 2020 already had begun showing school pride. We excelled at football games, rode buses to show support, congratulated clubs, and defended the arts. We led as an example from the very first day. My senior motto: sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. How is it impossible to grasp those words until you reflect on a closing of what appeared to be such a short chapter of our lives? Through this phenomenon, we grew. We realized that classmates we will soon not be connected to, and we use social media to share our voices and to reconnect with those in ways that we didn't know we even needed. How many nights did you spend eating dinner with your family that you wouldn't have gotten before? How many ways have you learned about your childhood bedroom? What about your dog and your pets and your siblings that you soon will say goodbye to? We were given parts of our childhood back that we didn't even realize we were going to miss. This is time that we use as leaders to cherish life during what could possibly be the scariest part of our own. Class of 2020. We are setting an example that though those awful things are happening, we can see good. My class has represented Parkersburg South in the absolute best way any alumni could ever imagine. And I am proud to say my class is 2020, and to be interlinked forever with such an extraordinary group of young adults. We may have only said a few words together or had that one class, but know that I felt that pain. And it's okay to have that. Class of 2020, though, we are leaders. We are the generation that our children are going to read about in history books. How lucky are we to say that we can take something so terrifying and make it so beautiful?